annual celebration of excellence awards program sponsored by the Housing Authority of Kansas City, Missouri. I'm Arlene Henson. I'm the Deputy Executive Director for the Housing Authority, and we welcome you as an agency, and we look forward to listening to all of the accomplishments this evening. And with that, I'd like to introduce our President and CEO, Mr. Edwin T. Lowndes. I just gave him a new title, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, and we're so glad that you're here. This is I think the third year that we've had our event here at the library, and we're very glad that we're able to use it, but as you can tell, we're outgrowing it. I think that's a wonderful sign of just how everyone wants to recognize the accomplishments and the successes of the families that we serve, our staff, and our community. It is the mission of the Housing Authority to provide quality, affordable housing and promote economic self-sufficiencies of the families we serve. We offer opportunities in employment, preparation, financial literacy, remedial education, skills training, as well as connections to the vast services providers that we have in the Kansas City community. It is my privilege to serve as the CEO and Executive Director of the Housing Authority. It is my honor to work with such a dedicated staff that we have at the Housing Authority to serve those families that have very low and extremely low incomes in Kansas City. Tonight we're here to celebrate the accomplishments of our staff, accomplishments of the residents and the families and the clients we serve in our programs, and we're here to celebrate excellence. At this time, I would like to recognize our Board of Commissioners that are here. Donovan Mouton, who is our Vice Chairman. Commissioner Date M is also here. I'm not sure if Kyrie Date M is here. Kyrie George is his Commissioner. Also, we have Willie Ferguson, who is a resident of Cardinal Ridge, is one of our commissioners. Alicia Carter, who is a participant in the Housing Choice Voucher Program. And Luke Norris is our other commissioner. I also want to recognize some of our other friends and colleagues that help us do what we do, particularly those from our field office over at HUD. Bruce Ladd is here. He's the Deputy Regional Director. Aggie Gutierrez is here. Jose Davis is also here. Without their support, we can't do what we do. And it's not just the funding, it's their support, it's their advice, it's their help that helps us do what we want to do. I also want to recognize our friends that are with the Public Housing Resident Council. Martha Allen, who is the president. Also, Ginger White, who is the treasurer, is also here. And I'm not sure if there's anyone else from the PHRC here, but if there is, if they could wave. Thank you. Each year, we like to recognize the accomplishments and dedication of our staff and what we call All-Stars. These individuals are nominated by their peers, and they provide a write-up for them. And this year we have 2 All-Stars, and I'm going to ask Arlene if she'll come back up and help me with this. So you took the back row when you should know better. Our first nominee and winner of our All-Star Award is Jeff Atkins. By your peers. Jeff is a mainstay at the Housing Authority, who really goes unsung. For as much silly, crazy funniness as he brings to the table, he also brings knowledge, know-how, know-who to the table. When the Clymer Center was being renovated, he was the pseudo manager, the assistant project case manager, the caseworker, the scheduler. He just went out to make sure that project was done. There are dozens of events and activities at the Clymer Center every month that Jeff coordinates and oversees. Jeff does whatever it takes to get the job done. He's reliable. He always treats his coworkers, the residents, and the providers with the utmost respect. He is an excellent role model and mentor. The residents quickly find that Jeff is genuinely caring about their concerns and their needs. He takes great pride in his work in assisting the operations of the Clymer Center. Jeff Atkins is an all-star. Our second all-star is John Hickerson. John is our Section 3 coordinator, but he does so much more. John's been with the Housing Authority just over 2 years. He has exceeded expectations in many ways. He's always positive. He firmly believes that there is no problem that he can't solve. He figures out how to work with many different individuals, with many different personalities and a variety of cultures. He's vibrant, energetic, and an absolute joy to work with. He is a dynamo. John is instrumental in making connections with prospective employers for the families that we serve. He goes beyond the basics of his job. He's constantly looking for ways to help the Housing Authority fulfill its mission. Whether it's using social media, convincing a local vocational school to produce a video of what the Housing Authority does, to using drones to photograph all of our developments. John is client-centered. He's also humble. He does not judge, and he acts to assist residents with their employment needs. And this is the first time I've known that he's actually stood still.
Yeah. And be quiet. Yeah.
John is an all-star. At this time, I'd ask Brad Valentine to come forward. And we're going to recognize our Youth Build graduates for 2018.
Good evening. It's always super exciting to see young people grow and achieve dreams and look towards the future with hope. And that's what Youth Build's about. Youth Build works with 16 to 24-year-olds, helping them try and find their dream and then work towards it. Every year I get a chance to meet a new cohort, a new group of young people that teach me so much about myself and so much about this community. So I am honored for this to be our 5th consecutive cohort to graduate Youth Build. Before I get to them, I want to thank the people that helped make this program possible. We have many partners that provide services, training, and opportunities to this program. Some of our employer partners who help us with training and finding jobs for these young folks to enter into apprenticeships and internships include the Associated Builders and Contractors, the Builders Association, the National Association for Women in Construction, Kiewit, Black and Beach, and Sherwin-Williams. We have several community partners that also help with a lot of different things, from helping students with, gas cards, bus passes, childcare, anything that they might need to help them be successful, make sure that they are able to make it to school, make it to their training programs. And so I want to recognize those. They also help them kind of develop leadership skills, work within the community, do community service. We have the Boy Scouts of America, 12th Street Heritage Foundation, Aim for Peace, Connecting for Good, the Independent School District's Adult Ed Program, Community Service League, Truman Habitat for Humanity, and United Services of Kansas City. Also, my staff, who have been just amazing individuals that help support me, each other, and connect with these trainees in unique ways. I wanted to thank one of our longest tenure staff, Miss Deborah Daniels. The next one would be Mr. Rhodes. And then we've had two staff members that came on just recently this year, Megan Barnes. Lonnie King. And then someone who's been a partner with me through Youth Build for several years. I don't believe he's here tonight though, Douglas Martin.